Sometimes it goes too much. I apologize. Hello, welcome. Let me get a little more light over here. Welcome to my channel. I am the Witchy Dragon, and I decided I'm going to be doing lots of stuff with The Sims. So right now I'm going to play a scenario, and I know exactly what I want to do. So I think it's called the Making Money. Yep, I have to get 1 million. So we're going to play that one. I am hopeful. Do we do play now? Wait a minute. Okay, this is weird. What am I supposed to press then? Wait a minute. Is that it? Okay. All right. Didn't understand. I'm going to do new, but I already have this character. So I'm going to do it with Rosario. That's what I want to do. She's one of my favorite. So we're going to go through this whole process. We're going to find her and get this going. So I hope you are enjoying my videos that I've been putting up on YouTube. Tomorrow morning, yes, you can find all. Now you get to see all the stuff I got going on. But we're going to slip down to households. And let's see if I can find Miss Rosario. Let's see if she's still here. If not, we're going to go with Heart. I haven't played Heart for a while. And I would be totally okay to play with Heart. You know, I could definitely play with Heart again. I really liked Heart before. You may change her name. Just getting a couple things set up. Yeah. Yeah. Should we do Heart? Rosario's probably down at the bottom somewhere. Those are ones I downloaded. Let's see. Rosario, are you here?
Yeah.
Rosario. Oh, man, I have a lot of Sims, don't I? Oh, there she is. Rosario. I just love her. I think that she is she Sophia? Yeah. We're going to replace. We'll see how this goes. I'm probably going to change her hair, some of her clothes. It's been a while. It's still Sophia. Yeah, change her eyes. Yeah, there's a few things. Definitely see she's a witch. I got this whole witch spellcaster thing going on. So let's get up in here and let's do just a couple changes. I think I wanted her eyes. Are you going to let me get in there? Sometimes. There we go. And remember, I'm on the PlayStation. So I'm thinking I want her to have the dark eyes. Let me see. No, I want it to be dark. All right. And I'm so not here for the makeup. But, you know, this is how I had her. Sophia, she's still just as cute as could be. Let's look at some different hair options. There's one in particular I'm thinking of that's long. I absolutely love this hair. This is by far my favorite. I love that hair. I love that hair. Oh, I may have to fix some tats on this girl. It's all right. Let's see if I'm going to find it. So I like certain ones, and it depends on my mood. I switch it up very quickly. But it is under long. This is one of them. I love this one. I don't think I like it as much with the dark hair. I'm not digging that with the dark hair. I don't really care for this one, but there is another one. This is one of my favorites. Now I want her to be an interior. Oh my goodness, you know what? We may need to change her up just a little bit. You know what? I changed my mind. We're not going to do Sophia. We're not going to do Sophia. We are going to go ahead and change it up. We're going to go ahead and go to heart. We're going to do heart. I think that's a better idea. Although you are so beautiful, I love you. I love you, my dear. We are going to do heart. And I'm going to go with, this is the heart I uploaded, so let's go with this one. So if you want to get her, see, it's the same face. There's just maybe a little bit of a tweak. So this is Heather Hart, and that's who we're going to go with. It looks like 9 people have downloaded her so far, so that's awesome. We're gonna go with her. Her eyebrows are different. She's been adjusted since Sophia.
Swabius.
Yeah, she's been adjusted a little bit, but she's adorable. Look, Heather Hart. I'm here for it. I have no idea what clothes she's got. She may have some nasty clothes because at one point I was trying to do something very simple. So let's see what we got. Oh no, that's not bad. I could still go with that. She liked blue. Yep. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Just gonna zip through this. Oh yeah. See, I'm okay with that too. Yep, I'm okay with that. Oh, that is just too cute. Yep. Yep. I'm here for all of that. And so we're going to do the interior design and the rags to riches. So when we start the scenario, let's see, that's fine, that's fine. So I do the spellcraft and sorcery because you actually get extra easier to do knowledge. Let me see what it says here when I get that. So with this one, you get knowledge, you get a bonus trait as quick learner. Quick learners build all skills a little bit faster. So I usually start with this, and then if I want to do something else, I do that. But this is the one because I like them to build skills. I don't know. We'll see how she is. I wonder if she's got any simoleons. We're going to find out.
Ooh.
There she is, Miss Hart. Let's do it, Miss Hart. Come on, Heather. And so it is more of a challenge, I think, doing the interior design on my PlayStation than on my PC. And I thought I could just show you why I find it a little more challenging. A lot of it has to do with the camera, actually doing the camera. All right, so I thought it would be fun to have her start in a special apartment. It's one of my favorite apartments. Yeah, it's this apartment right here. So let me just say the 19 Culpeper house, I cannot stand that it needs TLC and I can't fix that. I love that apartment, but I don't like that. I don't like the mice and I don't like the bugs. The gremlins, I can deal with gremlins. So I thought we will start in this one. And we'll go ahead and do the furnished. Or should we just do unfurnished? No, we're going to do the furnished. I don't want her to have to sleep on the floor. I know it's a rags to riches, but this is not James Turner's rags to riches where he starts with 0 simoleons and nothing. I've done that, love it. I just didn't want to do that with this one. But I am doing the scenario, so she'll move in, she'll have furniture, at least she'll have that. And then we'll start making money right away because she'll be able to get a job as the interior designer. So that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. So sorry you have to bear with all of this, but this is what it's like. This is it. So I was going to load my other build and then do something different and not play. I was going to do some building tonight, but it crashed. It doesn't crash often, but when it crashes when I go to do something, it's usually because there's a new build or a new pack. And I went to that world, the new one, and it crashed. And I thought, I'm not doing that. So if this crashes, I probably will just stop this stream and then I'll stream something else. I'll play Mass Effect or something, because I get very discouraged when I crash because the Sims takes so long to load. I go through a lot of loading screens and it takes a long time before you actually get to play. But then once you're playing, but it does take a while where I could do Mass Effect and that'll load in like 2 minutes, or something, where this it could take up to 4 or 5 minutes. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead, and here it is. This is the place, and she's definitely going to be changing this. All right. Interesting enough. It's just so bland, right? So bland. Let's just have you go ahead and go here, and let's get a job. She can't. I'll probably have to sell some stuff. It would be right here. Find a job.
Huh.
That's all good. Practice a little magic. That'll be okay. Alright, the interior decorator. Oh, I put designer in the thing, but it's decorator. That's all good. And let's go ahead and get a gig. Let's select a gig. And we are going to do some stuff. So this is fries. I don't remember fries. Oh, that's Penny Pizzazz. Okay. Kids room. We're going to do the fries. All right. And she is just unhappy. Why are you unhappy, dear? I'm so sorry. So to make her happy, I think she can play a game on this, right? Play a game. That should make her happy, right? I can't handle all of this. So you know what? We are going to design. We're going to go ahead and make some changes. We're going to make some changes to this. And I'm changing it the way I like it. Which potentially it will be good or not. So I will have to say it, because I don't know if you can see that it's dragging along here. It's kind of skipping, and usually it's because you need to save. And I think I'll just call this, what, Twitch? Let's just go ahead and call it, what, Twitch? I don't know if you can see this, or you're getting the blackout saying. We're going to call this Twitch. Heather Hart. I was hoping it would come up. Sometimes I do this and it just goes ahead and comes up. Yeah, I had to get more. Heather. And then Hart. We're going to just call it Twitch Heather Hart. Yeah, I have to fix all of this. And I don't mind getting rid of some stuff. So, yeah, see how much easier that is? How much is that? 60. That one can go. Yeah, I can get rid of some of this stuff. I don't really care for these. I never really have. I might keep that. No, I don't think I will. Let's just get rid of all of this. And let's see. Yeah, look at that. 276. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this. Yeah, you know what? We're getting rid of all of this. I'm going to keep that, so I'm going to put that in my inventory. And we'll see if I can create this the way I want to. Let's sell that. That $344. I may regret getting rid of that bed. I do not know. But I won't regret getting rid of the TV. Oh, I guess I kept the TV. That's all right. So I'm getting rid of a lot, I know. Oh, we're definitely going to get rid of these doors. See, look at this, 90. I don't need a door worth 90. I don't need that. She's playing the game though, isn't she? Alright. So I want this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I need to get rid of all of that in there too. This apartment style I usually make, and I can't say people like it or don't like it. I uploaded the finished of it. I just moving that back so I can see that right there. I am going to keep that half tile. And I'm going to move this in. But you know what? I am not going to, I'm going to take a look at this. Should I go ahead? I think that's all I was going to put on that wall anyways. So we're going to bring that to 3. No, that's going to be 3 too, isn't it? All right, I'm going to leave that there. So this is one way to start out. Get it the way I like it, right? I could go ahead and do that. I'm okay with that. That's not bad. The blue, no. We're going to go ahead and go with, I know it's old. Let me not do that one. Let me just step it up a tiny bit, and we will go with this one. Okay. Yep, that's the one we're going to go with. I don't know what floor I'm going to use, but oh, I know what floor I'm going to do. I'm doing the floor. Bear with me, everybody. Floor time. Let me do walls, and then I'm going to do the floor. So I gotta think about that. Is it that big? I don't remember it being that big. It is. Okay, and then this. So this is, I'm changing this apartment to a 2-bedroom apartment. I know, it's going to be interesting how I do this. And I need to pull that out. And this should be 3. Yeah, it's 3. And it froze. All is well. All is well. All right. Okay. Because I wanted to see that angle. All right. And then this, I'm going to just bring in there. Perfect. And so I don't have to go through the whole thing again. So I'm going to grab this. I don't know if I'm going to have to move objects on or not. We'll see. But that'll be there. And I usually do... Okay, I got to get the full tile back. And that one there. And... So I'm not doing too bad money-wise. I'm going to do this because I know right where it is. At least I thought I knew right where it was. Should be up one more. There it is. And we are going to go with that one, I think. I think that one has a little bit. Yeah. Alright, so what I have created here is an entryway. So I have an entryway. This is the master bath, and then this will be the bathroom that'll have the washer and dryer in it. This is a closet. You walk through the closet to get to the master bath. This will be the living area when you first walk in, and then this is the little kitchen area. And then this will be a separate bedroom that if she decides to have children, that'll be there. But I don't know if we're going to go that route or not with this character. Because we're just trying to get to a rags to riches type of deal. But, I froze again. There we go. Let me get in that position. And we're going to go ahead and just do straight up my favorite wood. And everybody knows, if you've watched these videos, what my favorite wood is, and we're going to go ahead and go with the classic brown. I'm good with that. So I'm putting it down, all of them, even in the bathroom. I mean, I could change that later and put tile, but I think this is fine. But now comes the work, right? So I am going to switch it over to single tile, and then you press the square button, and you can't see it, but once I do the triangle, then you can see that I've changed the pattern. And so here's the pattern change, and you probably are not going to see it that well. Okay, go back to this. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to try to do one room at a time, or at least come down this and then I'll do the... I just like this pattern, this checkered pattern I make with this, with the thin wood. I just love the way it looks. I think it looks sharp. So my thought is, I'm going to put what I can in here. Tomorrow she'll do her first job. She'll get paid. Hopefully she'll get paid. I've spent an entire day and not got paid before, which kind of sucked. It seems I do better when I advance. When you first start out, they're just like so picky, and you just don't even know if they're going to dig what you're doing or not. And I try to check all the boxes. I don't know how people do it. But right now, I'm doing this floor the way I love it. That is my first stop. Let's do this floor. So if you like the PlayStation 4 and you dig this, you know, try it. There's lots you can do on the PlayStation. Yes, you can do more on the PC, but I love my console. I love doing this. I love that I'm chilling back in my bed. I'm relaxed. Got my feet up. I'm not hunched over my desk trying to play. It is different though, and you have to get used to the way the camera is. You got to get used to the controller playing, but it's good. And I do both. I prefer chilling on my bed, and I do have it on my laptop. And when I decide to play on my laptop, I can't stream on my laptop. I cannot. I have to do what do you call it? So my OBS, I have to do a capture card on my PC, and then play on the PC, and then use the capture card on the OBS on my laptop. If not, I'm dropping stuff so left and right and you can't see anything. It's just crazy. But PlayStation's is like plug and play, man. I did mess that one up. There we go. Right? All right. So this is going to look pretty cool when I get done. I'm going to be happy with it. That's all that matters. At least if I get it done now, when the neighbors come, hopefully it won't drive me crazy. What I did notice that when I've done this, the neighbors kind of walk in. I've had, well, I don't know if it's this one. I don't know if it, just walking through walls, man. They didn't even come through the front door. And next thing I know, they're in the bathroom. I thought that's kind of crazy. All right, but this is gonna be good. And I thought I'll put as much as I can, and then we'll decide, or I'll decide, what room we'll fully redecorate, and until everything is decorated to my satisfaction, as we gain simoleons. Now, even though I decided to do a rags to riches and she's an interior designer, that doesn't mean she can't earn money doing other things like her art, because, or spells, or... Did I get that bathroom? I did not. The idea is that this is going to be her job, but she's going to get simoleons and hopefully become famous. That could be cool. She could become a famous interior designer. Okay, so that's done. Let's finish. Did I do this? I did not. All right. I did that one and that one. Okay. I think it's going to be pretty cool. She will not have, I don't know if I'll be able to get a laptop for her or not. She doesn't have much simoleons. I mean, I could definitely do the lower stuff and then slowly build up to the interior design bed and just kind of totally redo the place and try to use as much as that pack as possible, and then move. And then my thought was we just move into another place too. Okay, so let's take a look as it freezes. There he goes. Yeah, so that's kind of basically. But I don't see why we can't go ahead and use the interior design motif. So let's just go ahead and pull out that pack and let's take a look. Did I pass it? So, wait a minute, there it is. So we'll do this. And everything there's only one. I should have remembered that. I love this. So let us, I don't want to do the bedroom. I think I want to do the bedroom something else. Let's put that in this bedroom. And now that I've thought about it, where is the other one I want? I want to see, look at the werewolf one. Is that crazy or what? I don't need that one. Where is the cottage living? No. Did I just totally pass it up? Did I miss? Oh, here we go. Love the paranormal. Oh, forget it. Let's just get rid of that. Now it's being a little frustrating. Let me just... Okay. It was in a kit, I think. The one I'm thinking of. because it is definitely, yeah, it's in the kit. I love this one. I love this. I think this would be nice. So we're going to go with that one. And I want to do this. I love this yellow. So we're going to do the yellow there, and the yellow in this bathroom. And I say, let us go ahead and do this one. Where is it? It's this one. I love the flowers. I just love the flowers. And we'll put the darker flowers in the entrance. But I am thinking I might want to do, I don't know. I love the pink and I love the yellow. Let's go ahead and do the pink. Let's just do that. All right, that's not too bad. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I have no idea what I'm going to do now. Other than let's put a toilet in a tub. Because we can slowly work our way up. We're starting. My favorite toilet is the Talking John. And there's a reason, because I get tired of them. I wash my hands. But sometimes they get confused and they wash their hands and they wash their hands and they wash their hands. And it's like, this is ridiculous. Good hand washing is very important, by the way. Just saying. Alright, we're going to go with the older sink. I'm cool with that. Is that the color I want? We're going with the yellow. And the tub, I'm going to go ahead and put the tub in here too. And then we'll do a light and a bed, and then we'll see what we can do. And of course it's going, this is one of the better baths. I mean, hygiene is 8. Come on. Yeah, I know. I like it, and so I'm doing that. And now we're going to go ahead and do the mirror. And we'll go ahead and go with this mirror. I think that's fine. This one or this one? This one. All right. I need to do a light. I'm going to go ahead and put some lights in. This is the way I don't have to worry about it. It takes a while for this to load. Just takes a little bit. It's just easier to, there's certain ways that I search for stuff. And I could go with 50, but you know, I love this light. I love it no matter where. I love this light. So I'm going to put one in the entrance. We'll put one in the bathroom. We'll put one here, kind of at the foot or the bed. And we're just going to go ahead and put one right there. And one probably right here. And I'll put a standard one there. And then now we don't have to worry about lights. Well, I didn't put one in there, did I? Okay, we'll put one in the closet. My bad. Okay. So now we're good on lights. We're good on lights. We're going to go ahead and do the bed. And let's find the bed I want to do. We're going to go ahead and go with this bed, I think. It is 1,000. Yeah, we're going to go with this one. And I think it's the pink. I think that's the one. I think it'll look good. I can't remember. One looks good and one doesn't. Eh. Let's take a look at this. Eh. It does look okay, but would the white look better? I think the white looks better. I think the white looks better. Going for the white. All right. We need to do. I need to see what did I save? Was it only the TV? Okay, we'll get rid of the TV. And I believe I have turned the dust stuff off because it was driving me crazy when I was doing off the grid. So I may have to turn it back on. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and set this up and then we will... Oh, okay. I don't know. Can you get a refrigerator for that? At least if she had a refrigerator. Yeah, that's the refrigerator. At least if she has the refrigerator, she would be able to get something to eat. That'll be all right. Even if it's a salad. And we have the sink in the other room, so that's okay. Should we just go ahead and... I don't know how much the counter is going to be. I think we could do it. That's 100, the used one. 175. Ugh. I gotta think about this. I don't think there's gonna be enough. If I did that, I don't know if she'd have enough for a chair or not. I mean, yeah, I could do the crappy cheap one. Yeah, let's just do the crappy cheap one. I don't want to do any of those. I don't like any of them. Okay. Nope. It's 175. I'm doing it. Doing it. And we will go ahead and do... I don't know. Does it all yellow? What does that look like? Oh, no. We're doing this. Easy breezy. Oh, 36 is definitely not enough, is it? Unless they added something that... Okay, it's 30. It'll work. We'll do it. I wonder what the yellow looks like as it freezes, because that's how it rolls. Yeah, I think the yellow will work. Oh, no, I don't like the yellow. Is there just a straight up white one? No. Really? Okay. That wouldn't be too bad, I guess. Well, beggars can't be choosers, right? I think that one. At least for today, she has 6 simoleons left. That's okay. That's fine. Now, we're going to go ahead and put my lot traits I like in. I am not going to do the great soil, but I'm going to do great acoustics. And homey. Home studio. I'm good with that. And that's enough to get her going. That's enough to start. That's all that matters. All right. That's all that matters. Let's do this. Oh. Hope that didn't. All right. Okay, so you're happy now. All right. You're happy. They made an update to that. I don't know what it was. Do we really want to meet anybody here? No. Let's see if there's anything we can do. Let's see if there's anything out here we can gather or get. There's nothing on the back of this right now, is there? Nope. Sometimes you can find things right away. Sometimes you have to just wait. Well, let's just come down here. Oh, can you put anything in here? She can toss a coin. Let's toss a coin for luck, shall we, dear? Come on, Heather.
Yes.
All right. That is something. Is there anybody? See, I can't get anything from here yet. Sometimes they have. Oh, wait. Let's go. Let's rummage. Look for the snow globes, dear. Look for snow globes. Trying to see who else is out here. That building looks really kind of cool, though, doesn't it? They did a good job with some of these. I just wish they were a little easier. Like, I'm up here, way up here. You know what? Why don't you just come right over here while we're waiting? Yeah, you can let him continue to play. Why don't we just come by the fountain? Let's see what happens. Sometimes, let's see, can I practice singing? Let's see what happens. Sometimes, oh my God. That's okay. They look like they're all leaving. They're like, she's singing, we're leaving, we're leaving. But, oh look, the welcome wagon. Yeah, don't care about them. Yeah, we're leaving that early. I don't know what this is. This is new. Oh. That's new. I hear Do Re. All right, just keep it up, sweetheart.
La dee 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 do re.
At least we need to get at least one point. Let's just get up to the next one and then we'll side. Drinking my coffee. Oh, he's got earbuds. That's cool that he has earbuds. I rarely see townies with I guess you call them townies with earbuds. Oh, if anybody would like to come pay, you could give us some money. Yeah, it's froze. Not too bad. You could give us some simoleons. You don't have to walk away. Come on. That's all right. All right, who's... Oh, I see. Nope, we're still going to continue to try. I wonder if I went to the bar, the karaoke. I don't know. But we're going to let her sing her little heart out. And then she laughs at herself. That is so funny. Oh, she's creative. That's right. All right. So I'm going to stop for just a second. And then we'll see if we do this again. Nope, it doesn't have it. It just says practice music.
La 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 la.
Just a little longer.
La 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 la.
I was hoping people would pay her, but no one's coming by to pay her.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
She's not getting any simoleons doing this.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, bi, ba, re, do.
All right, we need to do. There's too much competition here. That's what it is, right? I think there's too much competition. Is there any? Is that one I can get? Look for those snow globes. It's interesting. Usually, I don't know. Does it matter where you are? Usually, when I'm out, that happens. You're a random person. Okay, hello, random. How are you? I'm just trying to figure out this. Well, what if we... I don't think you get any simoleons when you go here. I don't think you do. No, I really don't think you do. So I'm not going to go there. How about... I wonder if I go to... I have an idea. And I don't know... You're not coming with me. I don't know where you came from, but we're not doing that. Let's see. Right. I'm thinking there's that bar. And I can't think of the name of it. Or maybe I should go to that one park. At least I could get some collectibles. I could do that. Get some collectibles. There's lots of places you can go. Just to get a few simoleons until her very first gig. This is slow, so I apologize, but this is the PlayStation. It's what it is. You know, it doesn't load as fast as some of those real fast computers, you know. It's what it is. And sometimes I have to, I don't know, sometimes it gets caught like in a loop. It's like if I move my cursor around a little bit, it takes it a minute. But all is well. At least we hope. I was just going to spin and spin and spin. We will get there eventually. I hope. I guess while it's doing that, I can talk a little bit about my plans. I was thinking that with Heather, she could go ahead and do the interior design, and she'll fix up the apartment she's living in, and then when she's finished with that, she'll move into another apartment and update that as she continues to move up in her career, as we're doing this scenario of getting some a million simoleons. I think that would be fun. All right, finally, let's do this. So I thought about the Moonwood Mill, but like I said, I tried to get that to load and then it crashed on me. So I don't know what's going on with that. So why does it say one plate household? I don't have anybody there. Interesting. I don't have anybody there. Are you kidding me? So I did a new save and it didn't do a new save. That is, that's crazy. I know I did a new save. Who's in this house? Yeah, the Powers. That's crazy. That's not, I hope I didn't mess something up when I did this. No, I saved a whole new save. Okay. Let's just totally freak me out. I guess it's going ahead and using a save that I already had, but I didn't do that. Well, maybe I could have swore I put new save. Oh well. I will figure it out. Maybe I didn't do it correctly. Maybe I didn't click new save. I could have swore I did. I did save it as a new save, so I don't know. Sometimes this is still, I think the scenarios are still just a little buggy. I think. Maybe just a little bit. But I've been working on that. That's with the powers. That's on my one, the powers. I don't want to mess that one up though. You know. Because I got it just right. Total chaos. It's what it is. So we'll go here, then everybody will want to talk to me. It's what it is. It's what it is. All right. Still just a waiting. Come on, baby. Come on. So I started right away instead of eating dinner. Now I'm getting hungry. We'll see how far I can get before I say, okay, I gotta go get something to eat. I need to eat. I will be up tomorrow morning live streaming. Saturday morning it'll be the Powers family, my spell casting family. And I'm putting together a spell casting generation legacy, and I'm kind of trying to figure out how to do the rules. I've did it before, but then I don't know, it just seemed a little more complicated than I really wanted. So I'm just trying to figure out. I have some ideas that makes it less complicated, but more challenging as well. Less complicated, more challenging. I think that's better. Maybe not challenging. Or too challenging. Okay, so now I'm going to make some changes here probably because I like that they can come in. So I'm going to update this in. So I'm going to go to build mode, and I should already have this in saved. I should have it saved. And I'm just going to replace it. Just like I have the hospital saved, I'm going to probably replace that if she ever goes to the hospital. Okay, this is not going to be households. It's going to be lots. Hopefully it's saved here. Yeah, I've saved a lot of stuff. Wait a minute. I've been saving some extra stuff too. I've been online looking at everyone's profile and saving some things. Are you kidding me? Why am I not seeing it? I hope I didn't just save it on my PlayStation. I mean on my computer. Okay, let's look at my profile. Let's see if it'll come up. Sometimes it does that. Oh, so my PlayStation still says the Demera. Oh, interesting. I forgot about that. All right, come on. I may have to let it cycle through till I find it. See if it'll come up. Oh, there's my Pride House, or the kid room for my daughter. Oh, there's Heather. That's my update of the Goth family. I don't remember her name. Oh, there's my villa, the honeymoon villa. That was cool. That was fun to make. Actually, Actually, I recorded my making that, but I didn't do anything with it. Oh, that's Spring Sims basement challenge. That's little Simsy's fish challenge. We'll see if it comes up. I thought I shared it too. Let's see. No, it's not coming up. Come on. Well, let me look at this again. Let me go. I think it's a bar, right? It's not there. Oh, man. That's all right. That's all right. So I'm just going to have to do it. I just have to rebuild it and then save it. That's fine. So we're going to get rid of that. And I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this, and then we'll just replace those. So, got objects. So I like to put in a guitar, a violin, and a microphone. And I used to always put in, oh look, there's a telescope. That's one of the new ones. I used to always put in chairs, but you know what? No one ever goes and sits in the chair, so I stopped putting them in. So I usually do a microphone here, and then I will put in a guitar and a violin. Let's go ahead and do this one. If I remember correctly, I think I have to do it out like this. I can't remember which way they do this. Let me do it. Oh man, I don't remember. Because there is a way to do it, and they'll get a hold of it, and they'll be facing it. And I don't want them to be... I just can't remember which way it is. We'll do this guitar. I am thinking it's... I don't know. Something tells me I need to do that. I could be totally wrong, and they could grab it and face the other way, but something tells me... Let me just see if I can do that, and we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens with that. And then I usually go up here, and I'm going to put in a desk and a computer. I know a lot of people are like, why would you do that? Well, they got a TV up here, and I like the green. I think the green goes. I think it just, doesn't that look like it matches? It just like matches. Go back too, right? Of course, I have to wait, because there it goes. But the green, it just goes for me. I think it works. And then I'll do the cottage living. I usually do the green one too, because it just, I don't know, kind of blends in like, yeah, that's supposed to be there. Sometimes I'll put in an easel right here. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm just doing this. And I'm not going to put any chairs. I used to put chairs here. You know, maybe I should put a couch. Let's put a couch. Let's just go ahead and, they got a couch, let's put a couch. I usually don't. I have done a rags to riches. Let me just make sure this goes in. And it was so much fun, but because I had them actually living here. And I've had them, they were actually living, I made a little room off to the side, and they lived here. And it was my Sim's job to make the table every day. I was just like, I had the trash, and so this is how. And then every week, I also paid, and it's while they were going to school. It was interesting to how I did it. It was a lot of fun. All right, let's go here. Let's try. There we go. Let's practice singing. Let's see if someone... So I sometimes like to play here. They earn money. They come to this tavern and they sing. It's only 2 in the afternoon, so, and people actually come up and pay them. Not a lot, but they do. So we'll see if this will happen. Yep, come on, give us some money. Simoleons. As it's frozen. There you go. I think that's good. Look. Who are you, sir? Huh, I don't know you. Sweeney, huh? Yeah, I know you. Let's keep singing, sweetheart, just a little bit. No! That is my Sim. Oh, that's Penelope. I keep forgetting they did that. It's freaking me out because I don't want, I want to preserve that. So hopefully that didn't mess it up. I'm going to be positive and say it did not mess it up. Well, that could be cool. So Penelope and Piper and all them can show up in this. That could be interesting. Piper, Pippa, Penelope, and Luna. That could be interesting. Okay, I want to see what happens. So see, she's behind that. What if she decides... You did get 17 simoleons. That's not bad. What if we stop that and we try this and see what happens? I wonder if she's going to face the wrong way. No, she's going to face the correct way. See? That's good. I put it in there right. Okay, you know what? I'm fast forwarding just a little bit. Just come on, let's go a little faster. It's perfect. Perfect. Oh, come on, Penelope. Hi, is it Minas? I don't know. Minasmall? I don't know. But hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Witchy Dragon. Minasmall. Okay. I'm the Witchy Dragon and I love my Sims. I'm just trying out this. So, do you play The Sims? I love The Sims. I got some more simoleons. Okay, so we know that one works. Oh, excellent. I've been playing forever. Oh, give us some more money. Simoleons! Do you have all the packs? I have all the packs. All the expansions. I have everything on my PlayStation, my PC. I don't have everything on my Xbox yet. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I've been playing, streaming for a little while, but then I stopped for a little while. I haven't really gotten too much followers yet. Oh, you only play on the PC? That's cool. I struggle a little on my PC because it's not really fast. And like my one PC, it hiccups all the time. And so it's more difficult to stream. It's easier for me, to believe it or not, to stream on my PlayStation than it is on my PC right now. But once I get a better PC, I think it'll be easier. I hope, anyways. I understand. Well, I understand. For me, it's not my kids. It's because they all have their own stuff. It's my grandchildren. They're like, oh, Meemaw, can I play? Can I do this? Can I do that? And I teach them how to play stuff, and so it's what it is. When my grandson is here, he's 6, and so sometimes I'll let him play on my Xbox, and then I'll play on my PC when he's here doing that. Right now we've done the House Flipper together. That was fun. Have you ever played House Flipper? It's a lot of, if you like building and cleaning and stuff, you would love it. Alright. Right. I bet they're on all your stuff. You don't get anything yet. House Flipper is amazing, but I don't have it on PC, so I don't have all those great expansions. I only have the gardening. That's all, or the whatever it is. That's all I have. That's the only thing that PlayStation comes with. I didn't check to see if Xbox has more. I haven't checked on that. Oh, she's getting better. Yeah. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. She probably needs to go. Give her a little more money and then she'll go. A little more money. So I do a lot of building. Do you do a lot of building in The Sims? Oh, I was just watching Lil Simsy. Do you ever watch her? She was doing House Flipper, and I just watched her on YouTube doing that. I thought that was amazing. All the little stuff that she has. Right? I love it all too. So I just been trying to challenge myself a little bit. I know. So my favorite simmers so far, I love Kelsey Dangerous. I love her. I love James Turner is my favorite. And then Deligracy. And oh my gosh, I love Spring Sims. And he is fabulous to watch. Oh gosh, vampires. I don't think so. Not only check out, if you haven't, have you been to his Twitch? Have you looked at Spring Sims? Because he puts up challenges and he's very active in his Twitch, communicating back and forth. And Dr. Gluon too. So yeah, so Dr. Gluon, Lil Simsy, Deligracy, Spring Sims, there's like two other ones. They all play together. But Spring Sims, he's done those challenges, and then he'll go through your challenges. And I've done Little Simsies, but you know, she has thousands of people submitting their builds and stuff to her, you know, and those challenges. So it's rare that, I mean, she's going to be able to get to all of ours. But Spring Sims, he's pretty good. He does one and he gets to it. And then, you know, you get to watch him go through your build. Oh my God, it is so thrilling. So if you have not done that, you need to do his. Yeah. I know. But Spring Sims, he will. And he'll go through it. You go to his, you know, when he's doing it, he has one up right now. And it's just a room though. And it's, oh yeah, Fake Gamer Girl. I watch her as well. I see her more on YouTube. I don't think I've ever seen her Twitch or anything. But you should look for Spring Sims. He's got one up right now. It's just a room, and he put down study, and it's due by July 14th. And so I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to. Okay. I thought, now wait a minute. Maybe it wasn't her. Maybe it was someone else that just did some high school stuff. Maybe not her. Maybe it was someone else. Oh, but you can get it in the gallery now. You can just go to his, you know, his profile and get it. But oh my gosh. And then you're just there, and if you have X amount of points, you just put it in, and he puts it in the queue, and he could check it out. It's very cool. Very cool. I was thrilled when he finally did one of mine. He did one and I missed it. I came in like 5 minutes after. I was running late after he finished it. And then, but I did get to see him talk about my build, which was really good. Well, now, what is the Inside Out Challenge? What is that? I've not heard of that challenge before. I know. It's frozen. That's what happens in PlayStation. It freezes. All right, dear. You are home. Let's let you do all of this. Oh. So it looks one way on the outside and then totally different on the inside. So it like style or something, like it looks like it's really old on the outside, you know, or beat up or something, and then looks brand new, modern on the inside, like that. Oh no, that's totally different. Okay, so from the rooftop, you said your house looks like a chicken, but from the front, it looks like a regular house. Oh my God. That it's got to be hilarious. I'm gonna have to see that. So is Minnesmall, is that your are you gonna upload that? Or are you streaming that now to where as you do it so I can check out your stream later? Okay, same as your Twitch. Oh, I definitely want to check it out then. I'll have to check it out. That's got to be hilarious. Well, actually, you know what? Why don't I check it out right now? So let me just pause you. Let's just do it on my stream. And if anybody checks this out, if you're watching my stream on YouTube later, you know, check out her build. Let's check it out real quick. Let's see if I can get to the gallery. Sometimes it lets me log in. Okay. And you said, so remember I'm doing this through my PlayStation. So let's see. Oh wait, that's not item. Let's do your account. Okay, so it's M-I... And I can't look at everything because I don't have it up, but I can look at the... I'm a little slow. But we can look at what it looks like, right? Okay, does it have a name? Let's see. Oh, you got a lot of nice stuff up here. I like your Mediterranean house. Look at that. That's cool. Alright, bark. Oh my gosh, I just did a bark and bin starter. Literally like 2 nights ago. It's called Hidden Chicks. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and look at your stuff. Look at, oh my god, these are great. They look amazing. There it is. Your builds look amazing. Okay, so from the front it looks like a front. I probably can't see the, oh, I can kind of see the top there. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and download this. Oh my god, 112 100,000 simoleons. Oh, cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and download this, and I'm gonna favorite it too. This is so cool. Somewhat expensive. I get it. I get it. I'm gonna favor that real quick. This is so cool. I want to see what that other picture looks like too. How awesome is this? Oh, I can see. Very cool, very cool. I'm going to just a little quick, looks amazing. That's the one thing I like about the PlayStation. It can just do stuff like that. Oh, it didn't do it. Let's try it again. Let's try again. I didn't click it right. There we go. Looks amazing. There you go. Excellent, excellent. What else have you got up here? Oh, a fertility clinic. Oh my gosh. Do you use CC? So I don't even use CC anymore on my PC because it grinds everything to a halt. Oh, that is so cool. You're doing, oh, I have not done the 100 baby challenge. I mean, I've started it, but I just don't get anywhere with it. I get bored. I get very bored. I've got a legacy challenge going on. I'm really big into the spell casting. So look at, you got some great builds. When I upload this, I'm going to have to put on there, you know, we took a break. Very cool. One of my favorite builds that, I don't know, I guess you could see it. Let me go back to this. Let me get out of this little thing. Because I was looking to see that bar that I had made. But this is my bargain bin. I just did this the 6th. Did this. I live streamed it. But this is crazy. I did only the starter home, base game stuff, right? The only thing is it's a 3-bedroom. Oh my God, I couldn't believe I made 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and it has an attic. I was just like, but it's got nothing else. You know what I'm saying? There's just like a bed, this, and I just wanted to see if I could do that. You know, but I got it all. I do have a refrigerator, got a stove, but it was kind of fun. So I know what you're saying. And this is, I have a spellcasting legacy, and I built this. I love building. That is like crazy. That was supposed to be a cottage. And if you build like I build, it became something much larger than a cottage, right? Much larger. But it's so this is, I'm actually doing this as my legacy, my spellcasting legacy. I just started it. I tried to play the other day. Oh, I clicked on that. It's pretty big. It's crazy. I'll check out your stuff though later, and then everybody sees this when I upload to YouTube. So everybody who is seeing this later, please check out Minismall. Please check out builds on and the Twitch. And do you have a YouTube as well? Okay, check it all out. All right, I appreciate you. So that's my, if anybody watches this after, hey, I think that's wonderful. I know, right? It is awesome. So let me get my girl going. So since I play on PlayStation, I wanted to do this scenario. So let me just say, I can do a rags to riches in I think I've done several within 6 days game time. But I wanted to do this a little different. And what happens is, girl, you need to go to bed. You're going to have to go to work here in a few hours. But what will happen is when you do it's kind of buggy for the PlayStation, the camera mode. So when you're doing, do you have the interior decorator? Have you done that? The interior, or I keep saying the interior design, but it is the interior decorator. You know how you go and you're supposed to take a picture, and you're like, okay, well, on the PC you can actually move your camera back, you can go forward, you can't do that on the PlayStation. Wherever you are, that's it. So it's I can't. So I'm trying to figure out, I think I have to stop taking the picture, take another picture. Stop, move, take a picture so I can get that done. It's a little more complicated, and I thought, well, I was going to do that here on my PlayStation to see if I was crazy and if anybody else came on that knew a different way to do pictures. So I'll show you. She's going to go here, and we're going to take a picture. In the home decorator, you have to take pictures, right? So we're going to go just take a photo. And this is going to drag it down, right? So do you see there's no way? I can't go forward. I can't go backwards. Wherever I'm standing, that is how we're taking the picture. You can't go back. This is it. So when you're doing a picture, right, so I have to, wherever I am here, I have to just take it. Now, on the computer, when I'm playing on my PC, there's a little bar on the side where I can zoom in and zoom back, but I can't do that here, which kind of sucks. And I just now realized, OMG, this is one way you can get money. We're going to take pictures of the refrigerator real quick. Then we'll sell those photos. Shh, don't tell anybody. Right? We just did that. That's one way to make some simoleons. We took pictures of the refrigerator. OMG. See? Let's see, how much will we get for that? There we go. How did I get that? Oh, I don't remember being at that. I know, right? I just took some pictures. All is well. So let me add that to my favorite, and I don't need that festival spinner, so we'll sell that too. Oh, we're getting simoleons already. I wanted to get her to, I think she's going to be pretty good. So this is Heather. She has my favorite face. I usually change maybe brows and hair, but the face stays the same. I love this face. I just love this face. Oh, all your baby oh, that's what you were telling me. So what baby are you on? I guess you should play a game or something. Oh, you need to eat something. And I'll be able to check that on your Twitch, right? I can go back and look at that. Oh, let's have some fruit salad. $21. OMG. I'll definitely gonna check out your Twitch. That is awesome. 21. That's crazy. I watched Kelsey Dangerous doing that, and that was probably the best YouTube I ever watched. I just laid every night. I just kept watching it. I don't know. It was when she was on the other channel. It was so much fun. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Yeah, I am 6 years older than you, and I just had my birthday. So I have 3 children, adult, and then my one daughter, she has 3 children. So I have 3 grandchildren. My other 2 are not planning on having children, although my son is now with someone, and she has 3 children, and 2 of them live with them. So that's cool. So I'm a Meemaw for sure. Oh, hallelujah. We just got earbuds. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if you've watched James Turner, but he is so funny that he does not use these earbuds. It's like, he's like, I don't know why they're not having any fun. And then he deletes the eardrums. I mean, the earbuds. And it's like, dude, you just have to have them. They don't even, oh, we're going to go to work. Let's go to work. That's what I was waiting for. But it's just so funny. So surely you know that by wearing the earbuds, you don't have to listen. You just have to turn on to whatever station you want, and they will always have fun. And he's like, he gets rid of them as soon as he gets them, and then he's like, I don't know why my Simps are so unhappy. I don't know what to do having fun. And I just start laughing. There was a video of that, and someone else had pointed that out, and it's like, yeah, James, surely you know. I think he just tries to do that to make sure he has a lot of drama, because he has a lot of drama in his, and they are fun. It's fun to watch that chaos. I have to admit that. I know. It's crazy. Oh, it's a lot of fun. I love all these simmers. I love to watch them play. I love some of the stuff they come up with. And I'm not in competition with anybody, especially what they're doing. But when I see them do a challenge, it's like, can I do that challenge? Can I do that a little bit better, maybe? I wonder if he did it in 7 days, can I do it in 6? You know? I don't stream those usually. I did once because they were talking about getting married. And I got married I did the scenario of 1 million simoleons with my sim that I created. It was my Enzo. That's his name, but I turned him into oh gosh, now I can't remember the name, but it was a play of words and everything. But it was very funny. So all I did is I didn't kill anybody off. Didn't marry anybody. I became their best friend, moved into their home, and then moved them into a smaller home. And I just kept doing that. I think it only took, I did the Goths, I think it was. I did the land grabs. And I think it just took 3 homes. That was all it took. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's all it took was 3 homes. Here we go. Oh, wait, let's not do that. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Oh, what home is this? I can't click there? What? Is that not the door to click on? Sometimes it messes me up and there's another door. There's the door. Knock on that door. But it's crazy. I love The Sims. I can't wait for the high school pack. That's going to be intense. I've got the werewolf pack, but I haven't really played it. I just grabbed some of the items from it. I know. It's what it is. Go knock on the door. Well, you're in a cute little outfit. Okay. Was not expecting that. I don't even know what room I'm going to do. Don't even know what room. So we will do a funny intro. Oh, we have a kitty. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. All right, let's just introduce ourselves. I know. I kind of thought university was going to be better like that, but it has not been. Where did my peoples go? Where did they go? Are they even here? Did they go upstairs? Okay. I just need to introduce myself to you people as they all leave. All right. Yeah, I gotta introduce myself to all of them. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. I don't remember introducing myself to these people, but I seem to... There we go. Sometimes it's kind of buggy. I wish that university was better, where you could actually go to classes and stuff instead of all the rabbit holes. It was kind of slightly disappointing. But it's what it is, and it's what they were able to do at that time when they created that pack. But maybe they'll do some updates with it. That would be amazing. All right. I miss horses from The Sims 3. Did you ever play The Sims 3? Let's ask about favorite designs. I'm trying to figure out why they're all in this room. Is this the room they want me to fix? Where are you leaving? I don't know. Oh my gosh, 3 was my favorite. I loved horses. I loved Into the Future. I loved all the stuff you could do with toddlers and children. You could have a daycare. Oh my gosh, that was the game. That was the game. I still have it on my on my PC, and I have. Oh my god, I love that game. But I played all the Sims. I've played them all. I have Sims 2 still. I just reinstalled it, actually. I don't have all the expansion stuff. Let's see. I need this one, right? Okay. You don't like robotics. Okay. You like mission decor. Alright, we need to find some favorite colors, and then I gotta figure out what room we're doing. I haven't even figured out what room we're doing yet. Let's see. Sometimes this takes whoever. Have you played this one? I have to slow down. Here we go. Ask about favorite color. I get annoyed when I make an amazing build and they don't like it. That just drives me crazy. Okay, so you dislike green. Alright. So sometimes that will affect this. Okay. No, see? I know she doesn't like green, so they like fishing. Okay. She says she dislikes green. So nothing with green. I swear to God, if one of these likes green, that would be crazy. How about you? Don't go away. Let's ask your favorite color. Yeah. And let's ask you. She likes the color pink. Okay. Sometimes if you get enough of it, let's see. No, I still. All right. It's not gonna. So she likes pink. What about? Let's see if that'll do it. Oh. Oh. They do not like yellow. All right. That's it. I don't know what room I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna send them away. They seem to stay in this room, so yeah, I already discovered everything. So they seem to have okay, you need to go too. Disappear. I'm thinking since they all came to this room. She's talking to nobody. It's alright, Heather. It's alright. Fishing. What could you do with fishing? Okay, let's look at this again. Before I decide on a room. Okay, they do not like robotics. Easy. They dislike yellow, which sucks. It's one of my favorite colors. They like mission decor, and they like fishing. What in the world am I going to do with that? Oh, it is a bedroom renovation, so it would be this. I could go ahead and do this one. All right. So we're just going to stand in the middle of the room, right? And this way I'll just turn. All right. Let me just make sure I click on her. Take before photos. Here we go. It's going to suck. Okay. Oh, look, now it's giving it to me. But I have no way, I don't think, that I can... okay, let me try... Maybe I just don't know what the controls are for this. Oh, I just figured out some controls. Maybe I was wrong. Okay. All right. Okay, I just figured something out. It was the triggers. All right. So we'll take that picture, right? Okay, can I go out a little more? All right. I think that'll be good, right? That's all right. Oh, figured something out. All right. Yeah. Well, let me just say this is not a pretty room. So I just hope. So I'm going to do this. And then we'll do this crazy closet, right? I think I already did this, right? I don't know. If there's anything here I should just zoom in on. Let me just zoom in on this crazy closet. All right. I can't believe it. Yay! See, this was good that I was here today doing this. All right. Now let's see. I forgot how many simoleons we have for this. Come on. There we go. I can't remember what the amount is. It does lag, and then it freezes, like now. But hopefully it'll pick up in a second. Well, I hope. Come on. Well, it's never frozen this long before. There it goes. Probably because I haven't played this for a while. Okay, so alright. Oh, good, it's spinning. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm getting rid of it. I really don't like that. But I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna get rid of that. You know what? No. Let's get rid of it. Maybe we'll build her a closet. Yeah, let's get rid of this stuff. And I'm real picky about not getting rid of computers because it's more expensive to get a computer back. But that's ugly. That's like really ugly. I don't know. Let's just gonna move this over here for now. And I know it doesn't matter sometimes. I don't think the floor really matters. Why do we got all these mirrors? Do you realize there is 3 mirrors in this room? That's kind of crazy, right? 3 mirrors? Is that a window? Okay. Let me just do another look real quick. Okay. That was a lot of mirrors. But I have a whole thing about floors. And I don't even think it matters if you do a floor. But I like to change the floors. And I like to change the wallpaper. And sometimes, even though we have all that, sometimes it doesn't act like you should or it matters. But they didn't like green. She likes pink. Even though that didn't come up. So I'm going to go ahead and change this floor to my favorite flooring. And then I like to make changes with I just did this with her house too. But I'm not going to do it 2 colors. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. But she did like pink and the other one hated green. Fishing. I don't know what to do about fishing though. Could we get a fish maybe? Maybe that's what. Maybe get a fish? I don't know what else you could do for fishing. And sometimes I get rid of their windows because I don't like the windows they use. I know I can't do anything about the walls, but I mean, build walls or anything, but I think we can make a nice little place here that's pink and not green. It's funny that she said she dislikes green, and how perfect. I think I picked the right room to do. Because this room is green. And maybe we'll just go ahead and use the home decorator stuff. Well, I guess I better look to see about mission. They like mission. I don't know if there's certain wallpaper that's mission or not. Was it didn't like yellow? The one doesn't like green. They don't like yellow. But one likes pink. So I will figure that out. So I like doing this to my floors. I like the checkered look, and it looks really cool with, like when I do the dark gray and the white, it just looks amazing. I think it looks great. I've been doing the little corners like that since The Sims 3. I don't even know if you could do this in Sims 2 or not. Ooh, a vampire family. I had a witch. I'm going to tell on myself, but I had this witch, And Vlad decided that Vlad was going to be Vlad, and he decided to take a drink from her. And you know, that made my witch mad. And my witch went to his home and kept him busy out in the sun until he was bye-bye. And then she went over to his niece and nephew, and I took the door away. And then she cut from a distance, because she was such a powerful spellcaster, she could do things from a distance. She caught them on fire inside their home. Just saying. You should not be drinking from a witch without permission. At least not one of my witches. It was like, no, no, no. Okay, so let me just go to all, and then styles. I think mission is, oh, there's mission. Let's see what a mission looks like. Oh, you know which I'm leaning towards, because this is pink. I think that would be considered pink. That I would consider yellow. Oh, let's see. What else have we got here? That could be... All right. Let's do that. And I am going to go with the pink. And let's see what happens. Ooh, okay. I'm cooking with gas. Is that the same? Slate and grate? No, that's not what I want. This one would be good. I think that one will work. I wonder if I should. No, I think that's good. I was just thinking maybe have an accent wall, but I don't think so now, as I'm looking through this. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the whole thing like this. Actually, I think that looks pretty cool. And we got, gosh, we got some really good simoleons left. I think I'm gonna try to find a fish. And maybe we'll put a fish. I need to look at a new desk. And then just pray they like it. There's nothing like spending, like, you know, an hour or something, I mean in real time, or an hour or two, and you're doing this wonderful bill and you did all this great decoration, and then they hate it and they don't pay you. And you're like, what? Wait a minute, what? It's like, wait a minute, that's not exactly right, you know? It's like, not happy with that, but since this is a bedroom, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. We're gonna see. Okay, so those are the mission. All right, that's all right. Not really any pink, is there? Oh, that's pink. That is pink. So I don't know if you know anything about feng shui, but you should never have a bed underneath the window. I think we will keep the bed in the same place, though. Let's see. I think that one. Actually, I think that looks good. Let's see what else we can find with the mission. Okay, so they don't have a mission for the dresser. Okay. Oh, they might have one for the dresser. Let me get rid of the pink. And it'll just be... Yep, that's it. And I'm going to put half grid. Will half grid get it a little closer? No. So free placement. Sometimes you can get a little closer. I do like that one. So we're just going to do the free placement. Just a little bit closer. Let's see if is there a mission desk? I'm still thinking about that fish. Oh, that's good. Okay, we will go with that. But I think that might look better underneath this window. And then we'll look at chairs. I know. I'm trying to do the mission because I'm very hopeful they'll like it. And then I can add a few other things. Maybe. Is that too white? Yeah. Usually I don't care too much about the chairs. Oh, but there's a pink. I know, it's white. Can I do this? Oh. I just gotta make sure there's no yellow popping out. All right. And I want to go ahead and keep these books there because I think that's cute. I'll get rid of that. I do think that looks good. I wonder if I made a mistake and because I had the pink on. All right, that I messed this up because it still had pink on. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with that. I'm just wondering if we should put something up here as well. We'll just put that there. Gosh, I still have 7,000. Maybe I should just give her a better computer. I think I'll look underneath objects and see. Sometimes it's a little more, it's harder sometimes to do this in the my PlayStation for me. Like when I try to do decorations, like I'll do, show all decorations. And then let's just put fish and see what happens. She likes fishing. Nothing. Oh, maybe if I get rid of the mission. Okay. Let's do that again. Let me get rid of that. I don't know. All right. Let's get rid of the mission. I think I already got enough furniture for that. Come on. Come on. It's froze again. You can do it. Now the music stopped. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's done. And it froze again. There we go. What is that? The Planters 5, huh? That looks kind of cool. I haven't looked at everything that they have yet. Oh, look at that cute nightlight. No green. Is that... That's kind of cute though, right? As it freezes. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Lunar Experts Folio. I'm just going to put a couple cute little things up here. That's got some... What is that going to look like? What in the world is that? Oh, that's a tunnel entrance. Well, I don't need a tunnel entrance. That was not what I needed. I bet you I could find some decorations. I keep doing that, and that's not what I mean to do. I don't think they're necessarily clutter, but let's look under miscellaneous. I know there's fish and there's, I wonder if I'd have to, it's not under debug, I wonder if I have to do live edit objects to find it. And I don't think I can do the live edit objects. I don't think it'll actually let me do that. Oh, I just love that. I'm not seeing anything fishing. You know what? How about we just go ahead and do show all. And I'll do fishing. And see if anything comes up. Okay, we'll do fish first. Okay, it did come up. I'm going to say it should come up, right? Okay. So what have we got with the fish? Huh. I could put an aquarium in here, right? That is cute. What does that look like? Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? All right. What if... I was going to do a closet there, but I don't think so. I think we'll just go ahead and put that aquarium. Likes fishing. That you have to unlock. What is that? Fish of the day? That like a big poster. What does that one look like? I know I'm putting a big old poster up here. There is no taste going on right now. Now it's just, oh, they like this, so this is what we're doing. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. That's crazy, I know. And let's go ahead. I know, likes fishing. We're going a little overboard. All is well. All is well. Okay, so that I think is enough fishing stuff for this build. Now let's go ahead and find some nice furniture, like, I don't know. I wonder if, I don't know if they have any mission for the mirrors. If they do, that would be perfect. As it freezes. There we go. Let me just look. Oh, there, these are mission. Okay. So, it's going to have to be that one. Just changing a few things. I think that's okay. And I saw they had a cat. I'm going to go ahead and put a cat bed in. Because I did see they had a cat. Let's see. Is it the pink? Oh my God, rainbow pink. Yes. And we can put the cat bed really close to the fish. Just saying. Because we're going to bring it. And let's put some teen stuff in here. If anything, I've just saved them a bunch of money. I may have to get rid of that computer and get her a nicer computer. I may just have to get some really cute stuff in here too that makes me happy. There's certain pictures in here that I absolutely love. Like this one, I love this picture. I think it's adorable. We're going to put that one in here. Get a little pride on, people. No yellow, though. Oh, that looks so cute. But that's not yellow. Nope, let's do it to this side. And like right there. We're still good. Oh my God, we are doing really good. How come I don't see? There it is. A nice rug. We could probably get rid of that and get her maybe a laptop. I think they're around 4,000. I can do the 1000. Let's find something cute. Not yellow, but pink. I'm looking for something. I do love these, and I may have to just increase the size. I think that would actually go. Is that going to be too big? No, not if I do that. Actually, I'm digging that. If I had move objects on it, it would be a little better, wouldn't it? I could slide it right up against that wall. But I don't. I actually think that goes. It's okay. How much is this? 1400. And the one I'm thinking of is... I'm not really... Okay, that one's this one. Right? So one we could do... So that's 40... So either one would work. Oh, we can get that one. That's the one we'll get. Because I'm going with the pink. I think that one will look fabulous right there. And we still have 1000. Maybe I'll put a couple other things in here. I don't know if there's a place for this. There is, isn't there? Is there a place for this? I wonder if they'll walk around it or if they'll walk over it. I've never really watched that to see what they do. Let's not do that. Let me see. I'm just going to keep a looking. I could see maybe potentially like music. And I swear, if it comes back that they hate it because I put that in there, I will smack them. Okay, what about just going in and putting a camera in? Not the most expensive camera. Let's not do that. That's over the budget. Oh, wait. How about the sketch pad? And we'll put the sketch pad right there. Okay. Crazy as it seems, I'm going to take another picture. You know, I didn't put anything up, though, for the, what in the world? Maybe I'll change these. So I didn't put any window drapings or anything. Maybe I should do that. Let me look at this. What is that? I'm not really thrilled with that. And I know I'm not thrilled with that one. So let's find a cheap light. And then maybe I can find some curtains. I'm gonna try. As it freezes. Come on. All right. Go. I don't want to do the cheap light. I don't know, that one. Let's do, I don't know. I kind of like that one. I don't want green for sure. I do, let me just, the natural rope light. let's just do that one. It's very different. And I do not know if I can find any curtains. I know what curtains I like, but that's normally not for here. These are the new ones, the tarp. I don't know if these, I don't know what size these are. Every time I go to do these, I have to check the sizes because I just don't know. I love those. I don't know about this. No. These are my favorite right here. The beaded, that's $185. That's way too much. Well, let's take a look. Can we do... I don't even know if this is the right size. Let's look. Yeah, see, that's not the right size. What's this one? Oh, this potentially could be. Okay. Let's do half. Can I do a half? That'll work. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best. Wait a minute. That'll work here, but it's not going to work on that window. Because that's not going to look right, is it? Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't look that bad. Let's go over a little more. Alright, that doesn't look that bad. I thought it would look a lot worse. Free placement. Let's bring that out just a little. Yeah, I hate when they just like cut into that. Alright, I think that's it, right? Small ants, we have 102 left. I'm good with having 102 left. Alright, now we'll take our pictures. I hope they like it. I'm already stressing. I hope they like it. If not, there went how much of a day? Take after photo. Look at that. That is so cool. I didn't realize I could do that. That is so cool. Alright, so that's really not that great as the picture goes. I'm going to zoom in. Let's zoom out. Look at me. I'm zooming in and zooming out. Who knew? I like the way that kind of angled. I should have been in a different position. That's alright. It's what it is. And we're going to just grab that one. And because it's all about the fish, it's what it is. Alright. Let me pause for a minute. I clicked pause. Nothing happened. Let's try again. Taking pictures has improved ever so slightly. Alright. Here we go. Call clients to lot. Now we gotta decide. So, well, what do you think? That one? That one? Okay. These really are not that much better, is it? Well, I'm okay with it. I think it looks better. Or you go have dinner and I will check everything out for you. I will check out your Twitch and your gallery, and I hope that you have the best day ever. And a good dinner. All right, let's run. Should we run? Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we're gonna show it off. I hope they like it. I guess we're gonna find out as we all run outside.
Ah, Ina.
Are we showing them, or are we just standing around? Here. Let's show.
Stool ain't bad a boy. Lizarack. Oh, Vasky.
Here we go. Let's show it off. Let's see. I did put a bed for the kitty, but you know, I bet they don't have a place for the kitty to eat food. All right, let's go a little faster. I have no patience. Let's see how this looks. Well, I don't know about that. I could have probably did better. That I like. Yeah. It's what it is, right? I guess we're going to find out if they hate it or they like it. All right, let's do this. And no one is up here. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, did I put a fish in there? Purchase fish. I did not purchase fish. Let's put a tetra in there. My bad. Okay. Did they like that? Check this out. Let's purchase fish. Tetra in there. I'm just going through all my money. How about right here? Check this out. And then check out the bed. Look at the bed. Check this out. Check this out. I can't tell if they like anything or not. I'll let them catch up. Oh, that's not looking so good, is it? She likes the computer. Okay. Let them looking at everything. How about that? What's up? She loves it. Oh, come on. How about check that out? How about this? Come on, I put some good effort into this. Oh, you would be ready. They're all ready. All right. That's a cute little kitty. Ask for final verdict. Okay, they're acting like she loves it. Oh, we'll find out. No, not that one. No. What? What? She doesn't like it. Well, that sucks. Okay, what's going on? What is going on? Okay, she liked it. Okay. Please tell me you like it. She likes it. Here we go. Last one. So I have two that liked it. One that didn't like it. And he likes it. So please tell me I get paid. I had 3 people who like it. I got paid. Woo! Okay. No, we're going home. We're not staying here. We're going home. That was stressful. It's just a little bit stressful. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I did 1. So that's good. So with our simoleons that we've earned, now I have to decide what I want to do with those simoleons. Do I want to, what room do I need to do? All, you know. So I'm thinking, maybe hold off on the dining in the kitchen yet still. Maybe go ahead and get a easel. So I could continue to make some simoleons using the easel and doing some paintings. And put in, let's get an easel and then finish the bedroom. Let's do the easel and finish the bedroom. Or we could do an easel and do the closet. Let me think. Well, let's get the easel. We'll get an easel. And we'll do the bedroom. I think that would be good. Yeah. Because I think I could pretty much, I might be, well, I could probably do the bedroom. Well, I don't know, maybe not. If I get the easel I think is 300 and something. It's either 200 or 300. Let's get the easel. First things first. And then maybe when I get 1,000 simoleons, when I've earned 1,000 simoleons, I will do the closet. So I do, yeah. I don't know. Let me just get the easel and get up to, let's say I have to have 1,200 simoleons, and then I can do a update something. Yeah, 1,200. I need 1,200 because I need to keep at least 50. No, I just 1,200, and then I can spend it. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, I'm there. My brain is working. Slow but sure, my brain is working. All right, because I only have 776. Okay. Let's get rid of, let's wash this. We're going to clean that up. I know you got it, baby. Good job, Heather. I should probably work my way around. So finish that bathroom. So we'll get us and finish the bathroom, which the bathroom really just needs a rug and a towel or something like that. I think that's all it needs. So we will grab an easel. All right, here's my plan. Here's the easel. So I want to leave at least 50 simoleons. So I can create a painting and earn some simoleons. So we'll leave that one there. So 400. And it's a little more difficult to see. With the walls, it's kind of crazy. And I wanted to do, let's see. I think this yellow would be okay. Because I'm not really looking for something fancy in here, am I? As I can't see. Because, there we go. Let's look at that. All right. I think I would have to do it here. Is that, maybe not. Maybe a white would be better. really. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then I need a nice carpet. There's lots of different ones that you can use, and I just don't know which one I want to use. Let's see. What I just don't want to overkill the yellow, and I feel like I am. I feel like if I do this, I'll be killing that yellow. Yeah. So what if I do the white? Let's get half. Actually, I think that looks okay. And then, how many simoleons do I have left? For this little tiny bathroom, what have I got left? Okay, so I have about 150. So, I don't know if I can do a towel, a small hand towel, or not. Let's see. Does it have one? Yeah, it does. But I don't know if that'll let me do it. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it will. All right, well, we're going to do that. Now I'm down to 36. Okay, so that is not going to happen if I don't. Yeah, that's not going to happen. 165. Lord, I may need to rethink this. You may need to do something cheaper here. Let's see. You know what? I like that. I do like that. We're just going to do that because that's crazy. Yep, that's what we're doing. And then let's see if we can find just a cute little picture in here. And I'm thinking above the toilet of all places. Let's put a picture above the toilet. Why not? And I don't want it to be too expensive. I love this one. It's just too big. But what about, I think this one would actually look good in here. Yep. So I would need 46. I can't go more than 46. And I don't really see anything that's catching my eye that is less. All right, so let's look in wall decorations because I need to be. That is 0? Huh. I did not know that would be 0. I do like that. I do. That's 30. That's worth it. Handcrafted holiday etching. Just see, that's 40. Never seen anything like that. Wild blueberry wreath. I don't know. I just don't know. I could, you know what? I'm here for it. It's what it is. I can do that. All right. That's it. So now she has 50 simoleons, and she did her first gig. So now she needs to do her next gig. She's a decorating consultant. Alright, so we're going to look for a gig. And then I'm going to end this stream. That's only Villarreal. I love doing their place. It's on. Game on. Game on. But I need to go get dinner. So I want to thank everyone who's watching this later on Twitch or watching it on YouTube. I want to thank you so much. Let me pause this real quick. And thank you for watching. Please check out Minna Small on the gallery and her Twitch channel. I think it was her Twitch channel. And I hope that you have the best day ever.